the 3 back to Arcadian Spring. Well down the back for the first time, and on their way towards the end of the back straight. Still probably half a mile to go before they leave the ground again. Number 5 will be the first of 3 in the straight. And Shark, when winning here 10 days ago, coming back after a wind operation on that occasion, leads by 3 as they make the turn. Getaway, back over hurdles after a spell over fences. He's closing up again in second. Balagan just seems to have steadied it as they swing in, and as a result the field have concertinaed as they make their run towards the first of 3 in the straight. Balagan, Native Getaway, the wide racing Franz Klammer. Balagan markedly out to his right at that flight of hurdles. Sticking to the inside is the winning pointer, Orgna Curra King. No move yet from Famous Response, Harry Skelton, just on the heels of that leading group of 4 as they come towards the middle one of the 3 in the straight, and Arcadian Spring is 2 or 3 lengths behind Famous Response. Again, Balagan shifting to his right at that flight of hurdles, not for the first time. Native Getaway was anything but fluent, and this time gets a series of reminders from John Joe O'Neill. Going up towards the flight. This circuit is number 7. Balagan, he's shown his tendency to shift to his right at his flights, and he just clipped that flight of hurdles, and there was a mistake at the back of the field by Arcadian Spring. So heading up past the stands in this Sky Sports Racing on Sky 415 Novices Hurdle, Balagan's made all so far. Native Getaway, despite some back on terms with the leader. Orgna Curra King's not left the inside rail. Franz Klammer's kept wide throughout. Creeping a little closer now is Famous Response, who was badly hampered when falling here on his rules debut. And then there's a 2 or 3 length break back to Arcadian Spring, who's still travelling well enough at the tail of the field. Again, John Joe O'Neill driving Native Getaway along as they make the run out towards the far side. Balagan, yet to face a serious challenge for his lead, comes towards this flight, the first in the back. Got in close once again. Orgna Curra King has jumped well to this point. He's travelling well in second. The ridden along Native Getaway is in third. Still just tucked in behind them on the inside is Famous Response. Franz Klammer's well there on the outside. And then 2 lengths to Arcadian Spring. This is the last down the back. It's 4 from home. And over that one it was Balagan. Shifting out to the right once more from Orgna Curra King, Franz Klammer. The chased along Native Getaway. The creeping closer Famous Response. And the weighted with Arcadian Spring. They're over the rise on the far side. Still a long run before they'll take 3 from home. Balagan trying to make every yard here under Bryony Frost. Leads Orgna Curra King. Spare ride for Jonathan Burke in second spot. Franz Klammer's still well there. Native Getaway, it's been hard work for John Joe O'Neill. And then comes Famous Response, waiting in the wings with Arcadian Spring. There's only 5 lengths between first and last, but the one who's not travelling at all is Native Getaway. Balagan leads them out of the back. Tracked in second place by Orgna Curra King. Only a length to Franz Klammer. Still to make his move, Famous Response. Arcadian Spring has gone past Native Getaway. They head for home, less than half a mile to travel. 3 flights to take. Balagan bidding to follow up his recent course win. Again, not over that one particularly fluently, didn't do Arcadian Spring or Franz Klammer any favours, and Arcadian Spring made a mistake. Famous Response just having to be switched outside Orgna Curra King, but on the flat Balagan's regained a narrow lead from Orgna Curra King. Famous Response trying to get back into it. Franz Klammer and Arcadian Spring. Here's 2 from home. Balagan comes to take it again out to the right. Orgna Curra King challenging between the pair. It's opening up for Famous Response, who's driven into contention. Then Franz Klammer and Arcadian Spring can find no more. It's Balagan. Famous Response now coming with a charge under Harry Skelton on the inside, a little between the 2 market leaders at the final flight. Famous Response may have touched down just in front. Balagan trying to rally the near side. Famous Response though finding a little bit extra on the run to the line, and he'll get the better of his market rival. Balagan in second, back in third Orgna Curra King.